Sharon Newman has been on quite a ride lately, facing down dark deeds and dodging danger with a killer poker face, pun intended. But while she's trying to keep her tracks covered after Heather Stevens' death, the Young and the Restless is about to stir the pot even more, with a twist that promises to upend everything she's been scheming. And as if that wasn't enough, the return of some familiar faces like Paul and Elena is set to make things even messier. So, without any further ado, let's jump right into it.
Hey everyone, welcome to TrendStreet.
When we last saw Sharon, she was giving a heartfelt talk at Cassie's grave. For a moment, it seemed like she might confess to Nick and Mariah about what happened to Heather. But we know Sharon better than that. She's way too savvy to lay her cards on the table without a backup plan. Instead, it looks like she's got a whole cover-up scheme in the works. Heather's sudden death left a pretty big hole in Genoa City, and Sharon's scrambling to keep it filled. After Heather's tragic passing, Sharon did what any good soap character would do. She removed the body, wiped out all traces of evidence, and crafted a convincing disappearing act. She even managed to spin a story so well that Daniel, Heather's estranged love, almost believed it. Almost. Sharon's master plan seemed solid until it wasn't. As much as she tried to fake Heather's disappearance, it looks like fate or the Genoa City Police Department has other ideas. In an upcoming episode, Daniel receives devastating news. Heather's body has been found. It's the twist we all saw coming, but it's gonna hit Sharon hard. Imagine this. Daniel, shocked and grieving, has to break the news to Heather's father, Paul Williams. Yeah, that Paul, the former Genoa City Chief of Police. Talk about pouring salt into a wound. With Paul potentially headed back to town to mourn his daughter, things are bound to get even more tangled. Sharons Coverup is about to get blown out of the water, literally. Heather's body being discovered means the truth is about to surface, and it won't be pretty. The timing of all this is almost poetic. Just when Sharon thought she had everything under control, her past comes back to haunt her in a way she never saw coming. And as the evidence mounts, Daniel's suspicions grow. The only question left is, how long can Sharon keep up the act before everything falls apart? But wait, there's more. Even with Heather gone, there's a pretty good chance she's not entirely out of the picture. Soap opera fans know that death is rarely the end, and Heather might have some unfinished business in Genoa City. I mean, look at Cameron still popping up, even if it's just Sharon who sees it. In a recent interview, Vale Bloom, who plays Heather, hinted that we haven't seen the last of her character. Is she coming back as a ghost? A vision? Or could there be another twist waiting to drop? Bloom teased that her character might still have a role to play, especially for Sharon. Heather's spirit could be the ultimate force of reckoning, urging Sharon to come clean and face the consequences of her actions. It's a classic soap twist, but one that fans will eat up with a spoon. And what if Sharon isn't the real villain here? If Heather's ghost returns, it could be to point the finger at someone else entirely. There's been a lot of buzz about who might actually be behind Heather's death, and a ghostly visit could turn the entire story on its head. With Sharon facing the haunting possibility that she's not to blame, the door is wide open for even more drama. Plus, you can't have a dead body and not have family members involved. Now that Daniel has broken the news to Lucy, it's time for Heather's dad, Paul Williams, to know about it too. This could really set the stage for Paul's return, but is it really happening? As if things weren't already chaotic, Daniel's emotional call to Paul in Portugal could be a major hint on his return. Paul has been out of the spotlight for a while, but the tragic news of his daughter's death might be enough to bring him back to Genoa City. Paul's reappearance is more than just a family reunion, it's a chance for justice. And if there's anyone who knows how to handle a murder investigation, it's this former chief of police. Rumors are swirling that Paul's return could shake up the whole city. He's been gone for a minute, but his presence has always loomed large. Now with Heather's death hanging over everyone, Paul could be the catalyst that finally cracks the case wide open. Even if he doesn't stick around, his return is bound to have ripple effects that no one sees coming. Plus, the fans desperately want him back on the show too. And let's not forget, there's a good chance he'll cross paths with Christine, his ex-wife. Christine was the one who originally visited him in Portugal to break the news of their divorce, so things could get pretty tense if they end up face to face again. Could this tragedy bring them closer? Or will old wounds reopen in the worst way possible? But what if Y&R decides to bring Paul but with a different actor? If that is to happen, you can rest assured that fans will not be happy about it. Doug Davidson has been portraying the role for decades and decades, but all this on-screen phone call to Paul is something he had no clue about. In fact, when a fan said this on Twitter and asked if he was really coming back like Daniel asked Paul, he wrote, "Is Heather dead? I mean, positively I did. I say, let's bury her in Portugal." Now, we're not sure if he's trying to keep his return a secret and being cryptic about it, or just really clueless about it. Will Y&R really bring Doug back as Paul for Heather's storyline? What do you guys think? Meanwhile, there's another return brewing on the horizon, and it's sure to have fans talking. Nate Hastings Jr. recently got a mysterious text from none other than Amy Lewis, his late father's former flame. Amy's sudden reappearance in Nate's life seems like more than just a coincidence. And it's got us wondering what kind of bombshell she's about to drop. Amy's message hints at a family matter that needs urgent attention. The timing couldn't be more dramatic, given Nate's been juggling his roles as a business advisor and a lover caught in a messy web with Audra. Now, with Amy back in the picture, Nate might have to face some painful truths about his past and his family. Could there be secrets lurking in his family tree that he never knew about? But there's one more. Brittany Sarpy, who plays Elena, Nate's ex, has been spotted back on set. Could Elena be coming back to offer Nate a shoulder to lean on? It's been a while since Elena graced Genoa City with her level-headed advice, but this could be just the kind of drama she's perfect for. The rumor mill is buzzing about a potential reunion, and we'd be lying if we said we weren't here for it. So, with Heather's death, Sharon's secrets, Paul's return, and Nate's mysterious reunion, it seems like Genoa City is about to hit a boiling point. So buckle up, because the coming weeks are sure to be a wild ride. Whether you're rooting for Sharon to get away with it, or hoping she finally faces the music, there's a lot more drama where that came from. And don't forget to share your thoughts about these returns in the comments down below.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.